Hey everyone, welcome to I Totally Love It. My name is Susan, and today I'm working on part 2 of my May Junk Journal Madness Journal. I'm going to put my signature together for my cover, which has finally kind of cured itself and dried up. So that's come along nicely. This will be a single signature, and I apologize for my voice sounding a little scratchy. Yesterday was field day. And it's a big deal at our school. We have a theme, we have teams. It was 80s theme, and our team was Susan's Space Invaders. And we rent out the big expo center in town where the rodeos are. And we have our, all our games down in the arena, and it's really fun. Anyways, we won tug of war. And of course, teachers are down there cheering them on while they were pulling. And that's when I lost a lot of my voice. So, I'm not going to talk too much, but I'll show you what I've got so far for my pages. These are two just like copy paper pages from Amazon. I'm guessing I actually got mine at a thrift shop, but it was a pack of, had some of these and some of these. There were some other ones, but I pulled these two out to use. These are dyed papers. This is avocado dyed. This is, I think, tea or coffee. Anyways, they're two different people makes, so this might be coffee. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter because it's awesome. Okay, and then if you watched my MS for Mondays mixed media when I made, nope, this one I made my journal cover. I had these extra pages that I was putting underneath to kind of soak up stuff. And so I'm going to throw those in there. This one's from a book. I think this one was just copy paper. And then in MS for Monday's Mojo and Mixed Media this past Monday, these are some of my pulls from my Jelly print or my Jelly plate that I liked. We'll need to do something with the other side of that one. And of course, this was graph paper. I'm going to use that one. This one I folded this way. So we'll need to, I don't know, do some stenciling or some stamping or something. And then I've pulled out, this is Amazon packaging. I think I'm going to kind of just use that, and I'll cut that off, but we'll fold it maybe that way and save these other little bits for something else. I have a piece of sheet music that is kind of weak, so we may need to throw some washi tape on that. This is one from one of my very first jelly plating play with the jelly plate, and so I kind of like it. We may trim it down or may tear the edges, and then we'll do something with the back. And then on the MS for Mondays video, after I stopped recording, this was my final pull. I've put some paint on there. I think it was this one. I think the Naples yellow. Yeah, I pulled off all the other bits that were on there, and even the little crusty edges. So we'll trim that down. But I love how that turned out. I thought you should see that. I did put it on Instagram last Monday. And don't forget to join us this coming Monday. We will be mask making. So think of something that you want to make a lot of, or it doesn't have to be a lot, it could be some. I made this in a recent one. This was something I saw on Pinterest. So I'm going to actually use this one in this journal. But you could just, mask make some tags. I made this flower in one, I believe. That might have been in the mysteries. I don't remember. These things all start to run together at this point for me. And I'm going to finish the cover in my Monday mask making video. So for this journal, so you want to come see what I put on the cover of the journal. And anyway, so I'm going to kind of tear these down, put them together in a big signature. And I have pulled out my bag of embroidery floss. and we'll pick a color. Of course, this is a grungy theme, so you know, browns. Maybe this is like really chocolate brown. Yeah, that's pretty. I'll use that one. I got a lot of bright colors. I'm going to do some bright things. June will be here before you know it. I'm already in contact with the collaborator for June, and that's going to be fun. I think you'll enjoy that one too. All right, guys. So I'm going to put this on some fast forward, so you don't have to sit here and listen to me talk like this, and come back at the end and we'll talk about how it looks. So we'll flip through the pages. And once again, here's the cover, but you'll see that more in just a minute. All right, guys. So sit back, relax, enjoy a tune or two, and let's get cracking. Okay, guys, I think it turned out great. A little flip through here. That envelope, I will put the envelope in here, but it'll be like a tip in or flip out. And it just, it just didn't feel like it was flipping right. As far as, I just didn't find a comfortable place for it. Like, I wanted it to maybe be there, but it just, um, I don't know, like it was, like this was too short, it felt like, but it's really not. So, that's all right. We'll, you know, come in and put it somewhere where it'll be like that, or we can even go over the page or something. And then you have space under, space there. You can do stuff on the back, make a pocket there. I've done that many times. And yeah, but I think the washi tape's going to hold nicely on that sheet music. Yeah, I still need to do my cover and pockets and all the goodness. So yeah, I just eyeballed it, you guys, with holes. I almost forgot to add the cover. I've done that many, many times. But I've got stuff already, to put in. I have one of those. Oh, when I did the mysteries in April, Emma's for Mondays and mysteries. This was one of the ones I made. So we can always put that on one of these pages that's kind of blank. I made this in journal sketches, so that would hold that page nicely and turn it into a pocket. So lots of options for these, the backs of these gel prints. You could, now that they're dry, I guess you could put them back on and gel print on the other side, especially this thicker, heavier paper. If you wanted to do something like that, I've never tried that, so I'm not sure how that would hold up. I'm very impatient when it comes to gel printing and waiting for things to dry. But there's my part 2. I'm trying to catch up. It's the end of the school year. I've got to work on Junk Journal News this weekend. I've got to work on our slideshow video for Monday morning at school. Of course, yours truly kind of just puts herself in charge of doing that because I feel like that's kind of my jam. But I need to work on that. And of course, Junk Journal Sketches video, Emma's for Mondays video, and I have haul videos. Oh, also on Thursday, I'm going to be in an interview with Hazel Anaka. She has a series on Thursday evenings, um, except for the first Thursday, if I'm correct, of the month. Anyway, so join me on Thursday. All right, guys, I appreciate you and your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you the next one. Till then, bye bye.